Hello beautiful people and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how I go from this to this as I share with you an easy everyday makeup look using only clean beauty products. Clean beauty products, if you don't already know, they generally mean products that are non-toxic, that are safe for the environment, and cruelty free. If you are someone that is trying to be more intentional with the ingredients that you are using and putting on your skin every single day, this video is especially for you. This video is also for you if you're on a health journey that requires you to be very careful about what you're putting on your skin. This is great for sensitive skin. You guys know that I talk a lot, but there's just one more thing I have to say because there's a lot of talk about clean beauty products and how a lot of people are kind of upset because they feel like it's gimmicky. I feel that because when I first started getting into clean beauty products, they didn't work. I preferred not to use a lot of clean beauty products because I was just like, it's just not good enough. That was years ago. Fast forward now, I see how the makeup and beauty industry has really embraced clean beauty. There's way more companies and brands that are really pushing clean beauty, so they're making their formulas better. Not all clean beauty products out there are made equal. So I'm trying to help you out and share with you some of mine that are actually good, that I really love to use, just staples to have. You guys have seen I'm very expressive with my hands, so I just punched my mic. I forget. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and get it started. I feel like a broken record player at this point when it comes to me talking about a skincare base. I've already got it on. I used all Caudalie products because Caudalie products are clean skincare, which was a huge pull for me to want to use them. So today I used the Resveratrol Lift Moisturizer and the Vino Perfect, I want to say the brightening eye cream. Definitely feel like it makes makeup look so much better when I have good skincare, and Caudalie is one of my favorites. I love being able to use it during my entire pregnancy and breastfeeding journey because it was safe. Being in skincare for so many years and seeing so many different products and going through so many different things, this is just one thing that just stays true for me and is wonderful. So definitely highly recommend. An everyday routine, this is very typical for me. I'd love to use a skin tint or some kind of moisturizer, tinted primer, something like that. Give my skin an extra tint or filter or blur without having to use foundation. Saie Beauty is a clean beauty line. They have a wonderful tinted moisturizer called the Slip Tint. It is broad spectrum SPF, 35 SPF, and it is wonderful. I really love using this. You guys will see a lot of my videos that I have used this particular product in because it's just really, really good stuff. It feels like skincare. It feels like moisturizer. But today I'm introducing to you a new product that I just recently discovered, which is also clean beauty, and it's from Beekman 1802, so 1802. I don't know why I said 1802. Anyway, this is their Milk Tint SPF 43, so it's a little bit more protection. Broad spectrum tinted primer serum, so it's not advertised as a moisturizer but a tinted primer serum, and I was like, what the heck is that? It's a little bit lighter of a formula, still really good coverage. If you want something thicker for yourself, get the Saie tinted moisturizer. This is very, very light, but if you like that sort of thing, you're gonna love this. So I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like on. I tried it on my Instagram stories for you and I was just so obsessed with it, and I still am. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is one of the best like primer serum things that I've tried in a really long time. I never had used any of this brand before, so I was very pleasantly surprised when I opened it up and got to try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and just rub this in with my hands, make it easy, okay? Got my skincare on, we're going in with this. Oh, I didn't shake it enough. You have to shake it very vigorously. That's the only thing. I noticed a lot with clean beauty products, anything liquid based, you're gonna have to shake, because usually makeup will contain some kind of ingredient that helps the makeup not separate and helps it to stick together. I wish I could tell you what specific ingredient that is that most makeup uses, but I can tell you that because this is clean beauty, it doesn't use that, and that's why you have to shake your products a little bit more. That's why these products have shelf life that expire, so you have to watch out for that. We're looking crazy right now because I didn't shake that. That was a bad first impression. I'm using the Beauty Blender, Clean Beauty Blender. We're gonna have to blend this out. Usually I just have to use my fingers, but because again, I did not shake it enough, but after I blend it in with this, it actually looks really good. Okay, now let's go into brows. I'm going to use the Kosas Brow Pop. This is what it's called. It is their dual action defining pencil. This is in the color dark brown. So we're gonna apply this like I usually would. I do wanna say this packaging is stunning. Brand name is engraved and it's like really solid feeling. That extra attention to detail to me it means a lot, especially if you're going to spend money on something. You want it to be nice. You want to feel luxurious when you use it, you know? So we're going to go in with this pencil really quick and get in. Definitely optional. If you have more sparse brows like me, you're going to want to do this. But if your eyebrows are just naturally stunning, gorgeous, and a lot more thicker than mine are, and you can skip this whole process and just go straight into brow gel. Use my spoolie to brush that up. I don't have to go too hard with this pencil because this brow gel that I'm about to show you guys, it blew my mind the other day when I first tried it out. This is the Kosas Air Brow in the color dark brown as well. Again, really beautiful packaging right here. Be careful with the applicator. Any applicator when it comes to these tints, these brow tints, they tend to get really thick up at the top. No fault of the brand or the companies that are doing this. It's just kind of like a thing that just happens. So what I like to do is kind of just wipe it off on the tip like that so that you don't have to worry about it getting too thick and heavy in certain areas. But look at how beautiful this is. I used this the other day just by itself and it actually was really stunning. So I'm just being extra with the fill-in, but this is really beautiful. Definitely going for fluffy, big brows, but don't worry because we'll tone it down with some concealer and kind of perfect the lining and make it less like wild child bushy. But I like to do this method first because it allows my brows to look fuller and pretty. This brow gel really packs a punch. I love it. I think it's gonna replace some of my other ones. Now we have the brows. Again, they look a little crazy. Trust the process on this for me. Let's go into concealer. I have two different concealers I'm gonna talk about. First one is one of my favorites. You guys have seen me use this all the time. This is the Say Hydra Beam Concealer. I love it. It is a super light formula. It's beautiful, but it doesn't have too much of a coverage. I do like to use this every day because if you're like a very minimal coverage girl and you just want a little something, this is it. It's so beautiful. Kosas takes it up a notch. I really love this concealer. Take this as you will. I'm gonna show you what this Kosas concealer does. It is so beautiful. I just tried it, and when I found out it was clean, I was like, this is amazing. I'm in the color A24. This is their Revealer concealer. Let me make sure I say that. Look at this. So nice. I'm just gonna apply a little bit to these areas of my face that I like to have concealer. It helps to play with the shape of my face without having to wear too much more makeup. This is just the lines that I like to do to give myself that natural contour and not have to work so hard with like bronzer. I'm going to use my flat definer brush from Sigma. This is the E15 flat definer brush as I go in underneath these brows to kind of finish up this brow look so they don't look so crazy. They're a little bit more tamed. I love how blendable and light this concealer is at the same time. It's a pleasure to work with. Just gonna blend that out a little bit up there, and then we're gonna take a beauty blender. I'm gonna actually use the Kosas beauty blender, and we're gonna dab this out. It blends beautifully, feels really good. I like how pointy this particular beauty blender is because it really gets into that eye right there. Definitely a beautiful finish when it comes to this concealer. Blend, 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 blend. More blending. This beauty blender though, I will say it's really good for that corner, but to blend all throughout the face is kind of hard because it's like so sharp, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go back with the Clean Beauty blender from Beauty Blender. Just go back over all those areas that I was blending out. Just because I need to do this for myself, I'm going to take the Sigma Soft Coverage F48 brush and just kind of go over everything that we've done to just kind of give it a nice, like the brush says, soft coverage. There we go. That's a lot better when it comes to blending. Next up, let's go into bronzer. We're gonna go back with Say products because they're amazing. We love Say Beauty. This is their Dew Bronze Bronzer in the color Swim, and we're gonna apply this. This is a liquid bronzer, it looks like. Go ahead and do a couple dots where I usually would place my bronzer. This is such a beautiful finish, you guys will see. I love to do the dotting method just because it makes it easy. I say dotting method and then I rub it. That's funny. Gonna do a slight contour on the nose. I like this one because it makes this part really easy. I'm also gonna apply it on top as my like eyeshadow kind of. Add a little bit more in here, just blend it out. I didn't really add more product, I just kind of blending it out with the, draw that contour line. This might be a little extra, but you know, need all the help we can get. Let's take that Clean Beauty beauty blender. blend this out. I love Say products because they're super blendable, very easy to use. They have a really good handle on clean beauty makeup. They were my first, how I first fell in love with clean beauty was through Say. Of course, I have to share it with you guys. All right, let's get in here. Let's tackle this nose. Oh my goodness. There's nothing like a contoured nose. What it adds, it just makes you look so glam, even though you didn't really spend that much time being super precise with it. I'm gonna take my Sigma soft coverage brush again, and we're gonna go over all of this just for a final blend. I just got this brush, guys, and I have been loving it. This is part of their new collection, so it just came out. The density of this brush is so amazing, and I think that that's why it looks so good when you use it. Okay, make sure there's no lines here, my friends. No lines. Let's go for blush. Gonna use Merit now. I love it. I think it is a beautiful formula, beautiful blush, beautiful color. I used it in my last video, I believe. Go ahead and apply this. It's very buildable. That is one thing with clean beauty makeup products, because they don't have those harsh chemicals in it. A lot of the products are a lot lighter and more buildable. Takes me a couple swipes to get the desired color that I want. I go over the bridge of my nose because I just like doing that. I'm also gonna go on the eyelid. That blush is in the color Beverly Hills, which is so fitting because we just were in Beverly Hills yesterday. Love how dewy this looks. When you blend it all together, it just looks so pretty on the skin. It's like a nice little natural shimmer, almost like a highlight already. And I love putting it on top of my eyes because I just find that it adds warmth and fullness. We're gonna use another Merit product. This is their Day Glow Highlighting Balm in Solstice. Let me be a little bit picky here. I don't like how I feel like that the little thing is gonna fall off. I feel like they didn't design this applicator quite correctly. It's wonky. I do not like that. I think they need to perfect that. But the product is good. I like the product. I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. In the summertime, I think I've mentioned it before in other videos, but just saying it again, I love my highlighter to be a little darker because it complements a tan. So this is a really good highlighter for that for me. And take that and just blend it out. It just gives you like a bronzy and, you know, sun-kissed type glowing look. I'm gonna make sure I really put this on my eyelids because we don't have any eyeshadow. So we're trying to do multi-use on these products here. I just put that on top of my eyelid where we had the bronzer and the blush already. And this is just gonna make it all blend together, and it's really pretty, just a light little look going on here. Next, we're gonna go in with some mascara. This is from Ilia Beauty. I've talked about this mascara a lot, and I've showed you guys this mascara. It's very beautiful. It's their Limitless Lash Mascara, and I've used it a lot, and I like it. It's just a really good, clean mascara. Look at how beautiful and long the lashes get with this mascara. Definitely lengthening. I'm gonna do a coat down at the bottom. Nice. I find when you scrunch your eyes like this, you can get an easier application to the lashes on the bottom. At least that's what I find. So I kind of like squint my eyes a little bit to help kind of really get the mascara in there. I'm doing my second coat, and do you see with the second coat, like, come on. They did really well with this mascara. Let me not go too hard before it starts clumping. I'm going to add this step in for all of my girlies that ask me constantly about a powder or setting powder or something to help with oil throughout the day. Kosas has a setting powder that I have been liking and I use. I don't use it often for myself because I have combination skin, and usually I don't always need to use a setting powder or any kind of powder base because it's just, for me, I don't need it. But there are days, like for instance, yesterday I was out all day long going about running errands, and I ended up getting super oily, and I wish that I had some kind of setting powder, pressed powder, setting powder, something like that. So I found this Clean Beauty option that is their Cushiony Cloud Set. I'm gonna take a little bit of this to kind of set off the makeup. This is the Sigma F12 brush that I'm gonna use in combination with this. We're just gonna hit the areas that I usually will get very oily, which is my T-zone. This is a great formula right here. I really love this powder. Go a little bit under the eyes, but minding the highlight that's already going there, because that's supposed to be dewy. Just in the inner eye where I don't want it to be dewy. Did I show it to you? I don't think I showed it to you. This is what it looks like. It's very light, it feels very good, and it will last me all day, and I won't get like the oily residue here because it just sets the makeup in. Last but not least, I'm going in with a Merit lipstick. This is one of my favorite lipsticks that I have been using for a long time now. Again, one of the first few clean beauty products that I was introduced to, and it is the Merit lip in the color Millennial. This is their signature lip. I just got a new one because my old one broke. I don't know if you guys remember that video that I posted on Instagram a long time ago when I was using this and it broke. I still kept that lipstick and I was using it because I was like, I'm not letting this go. I love this lipstick so much. It's just such a pretty color, and you guys know, well, if you've never watched any of my videos, you wouldn't know. But if you watched any of my other videos, you know that I'm very picky when it comes to lipstick. It's the perfect in-between of matte and sheer. So I usually like to go for a matte look, and it's just such a beautiful feel. It feels so good. And it's fitting. Millennial. I'm a 97 baby. Some calendars say that I'm millennial. Some calendars say I'm Gen Z. So because we don't know where that lies, they call us millennial. But I will say, I mostly identify with the millennial crowd. I do love me some Gen Z though, that is for sure. I go back and forth. I claim what I like to claim when I want to claim it. Because this lipstick is called millennial, I claim millennial right now. So beautiful color, beautiful product. It always makes me feel really pretty, and I love that it's clean. And there you have it. Full everyday makeup look, all with clean beauty products just for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more content like this. I hope this suffices for all my clean girly beauties, because I've had a lot of requests for this video and a lot of you guys getting on me about using toxic products, which I'm trying. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!